Hello everyone, so this is going to be a requested video of a flip through of these homeschool science nature study readers. There are 5 books and they are part of the Christian Liberty Press curriculum, and I'm just going to flip through each book, show you the table of contents and a few pages inside, and at any time you can press pause so that you can read the table of contents and read the stories inside. So I really love this curriculum. Like I've said before, I like to teach nature study science for my children because I feel that they will benefit more from that than the other types of science-related subjects that a lot of us tend to gravitate towards sometimes, and we as homeschoolers and just in public schoolers and just in general, a lot of times we tend to neglect teaching the basics of science for children, especially things that they will come into contact with on a daily basis or at least once or twice in their life or something like that. They won't know anything about it. So they come in contact with several insects all throughout their life, several animals, and they just will not know anything about them except for maybe the name of them and something very basic or general. So I like to do just in-depth study of nature, especially for the lower grades, because if you don't do that, then they can't appreciate the more in-depth sciences that you teach them later, like 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. So you can see at the end of each chapter are just a few questions. Now we do this is as a read aloud. I read aloud, and we just do the questions verbally. Sometimes I don't even do them. It just depends on how much talking we've done during the chapter that we're reading. So this will look at book 2. Feel free to just press pause and read each section so you can determine whether or not this would be a curriculum that best would suit your homeschool. This is book 3, the table of contents. These books are biblical in nature. They promote God's creation of His animals and insects and just everything about the creation of our world. So they are godly and biblical in nature. So if that is something that suits your homeschool, it does ours. And that is another reason why I really love these books. This is book 4 and the table of contents for book 4. I really like book 4 because now you're starting to get into the birds. And I just think that in our homeschool nowadays, I just think that we don't study birds as much as we used to in the past. And birds can tell us a lot about our environment. Now book 5 is about the water, the sea animals, and the sea life. It's the table of contents for book 5, and then we'll do a quick flip through here. And that's pretty much it on these books. I really love these books. Like I said, we just do a read aloud every morning of 1 or 2 of the little chapters. And my children love just sitting and listening to these. Then we will just verbally talk about them. And sometimes if they feel led, or if I feel led that I want them to do something, then they might journal it in their nature notebook, especially if it's an animal that I think they might see in their everyday life, or if there's something about the insect or the animal that I want them to try to remember. We'll notebook that as well. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this flip through of the nature study books from Christian Liberty Press. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.